Mr. Feet? Mr. Bob A. Feet?
Sure, whatever.
What's going on, beautiful people? It is your boy Feet back with a brand new Hot Toys unboxing video for you guys here today. I'm sorry, I know it's kind of been a while, but you know, I got recently just had, you know, some personal things going on, and of course, well, I got busy with life. I mean, who can blame me? But today we have a very special unboxing. Today we have the Hot Toys Coruscant Trooper, croissant, whatever you want to call it. We have this beautiful clone boy over here with us. This is our third clone coming from the Hot Toys company, and of course, the more clones the merrier. I mean, please, Hot Toys, you know, come out with more. I mean, doesn't hurt. I mean, it'll hurt my wallet, but it won't hurt my, I don't know what you call it, but please just release the Captain Rex. Jesus, you released so many of these figures. You released these figures, for goddamn it, before Captain Rex. Relax, like, just please release them, whatever. And of course, I'm sorry, you guys. I know I was gonna post this video once this came out, like, but unfortunately, FedEx, you know, really screwed me up in the wormhole. And of course, well, they actually sent this package to someone else other than me. And of course, the people from the good Midas Studios helped me out with that, of course, because, you know, like I said, FedEx really messed me up. I was really pissed off just because I wanted to make this video for you guys and just put it out there for you, but of course they messed up. And well, even though it wasn't their fault for Midas, they still helped me out, and they still were able to get my package within like a day or two. So shout out to them. Like I said, best prices, day one, second batch, whatever you need, they got, I'm telling you. But anyways, let's just get right into the figure. But one thing before, I mean, come on, is it really that unnoticeable? I mean, you guys see the mullet. You guys see, I know you see it, bro. Don't skip this. Look at the mullet. I finally got a mullet, guys. I've been wanting this for a while. I've never really said it, but finally I cut the gorgeous hair that everyone I know talks about. But finally we have a mullet. But anyways, let's just get into the figure itself. And of course, like I said, we have the beautiful box art right here with the trooper here itself, and of course the Hot Toys ribboning or ribbons on, or I'm sorry, I don't even know what the fuck it's called. I'm sorry. It's like 12, you know, cut me some slack. But yeah, we have the ribbon or whatever you want to call it over here on the side. And of course, let's just take this bad puppy off. This thing is beautiful. I really only got one, but I don't know, I might get another, just depending on how much I like it and well, space wise. But yes, ladies and gents, ooh, this thing is nice. Look at this. Look at this. You see that? You see those two troopers? This thing is beautiful. I love this. I love the box art inserts, arts, or whatever you want to call them. They're super nice. But yes, ladies and gents, what we will do now, of course, is take this off and get our first glance into this. Ooh. 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 This thing is nice. Look at that. So now, ladies and gents, what we will do is, of course, lay out all the accessories and then get into the figure itself. Alright, ladies and gents, we are here today with all the accessories all laid out in front of us here right now. And of course, as you guys can tell, this figure doesn't really come with that much accessories, just straight out the bat. As you guys can tell, it only comes with a pair of hands, a couple pair of hands, couple of blasters, and then like these little accessory pieces right here. So, well, I'm just gonna get into the boring stuff first. So of course we had the base here, which is basically the natural, you know, normal base that mainly almost every Star Wars figure gets. Thankfully, it's not that stupid sand one, which, you know, the foot imprints, because no one likes those. So that's really much it. And then of course it has the base plate that says the Coruscant guard right there. And then of course, moving to the pair of hands, we just have normal white plated hands with very nice little weathering here and there on different ones, which I really like, because I know with the sideshow ones before, all the weathering would basically be the same, which I get, but it's also like, I don't know, I like the diversity that Hot Toys really did. So we have like an open palm one right here, and then of course we have like an index finger one over here. I'm not gonna really show up front. And then of course we have like blaster holding ones right here, and then of course we have grip holding ones here, kind of like blaster type thing right there. So nothing too crazy, nothing out of the ordinary. And then of course we jump right into the little accessories. So actually, let's just jump right into the blaster. So of course we have the normal blaster that every clone has. I totally forgot what name this is. I'm sorry, I'm like super tired right now. But yes, we have this normal blaster that mostly every clone trooper carries. Very, very nice, you know, blaster. Obviously the paint job on this is very, very nice. Of course, you know, coming from Hot Toys, you would expect that from them. And then of course, oh jeez, And then of course we have the DC-15. This big boy of a blaster. This is one of my favorite blasters. I don't think I've mentioned that before, but this is a very, very nice blaster. Really looks good on any type of clone. And yeah, very, very nice. The paint on this is very nice. As you can tell, we have all different types of gray and black throughout the whole blaster. Very, very nice. So there's that. And then of course we have our little thermal detonators that come with the figure, of course. Same as the 501st, where we have a half a detonator, like a sticky one, and of course just a regular detonator right there. Very, very nice paint job on it. Really like the gray, and of course the little red button accent that they add to it, of course, onto this one as well. So very, very nice. And then of course the one unique accessory that is, you know, different from every clone is of course the staff that it comes with. Normally every Coruscant guard usually has this, but well, there is no buts. That's just the case. And they have like this very, very long staff where if you turn it on, it has like these little electric bolts on each of its end, of course, and basically you use it to either zap someone, tase someone, whatever you want to call it. And of course these little effects right here, you just slide on right here, just like that, and then you slide it on the other side as well. I think I'm doing it right. I'm pretty sure I'm doing it. And voila, you have like a staff, a taser staff, or whatever you're gonna call it. I don't know the exact name, but yeah, very, very unique to the Coruscant guard. Obviously it's meant for them. If you guys haven't seen Clone Wars, they use this a lot. I think it was purple on either end, but I think they use yellow for whatever reason. But yeah, that's mainly all that includes in the accessories here. So now, ladies and gents, let's get into the figure itself. Alright, ladies and gents, we are back with the figure itself, and may I just say, just giving off the first glance and just my first thoughts on it, this thing is absolutely just, it's gorgeous. It's honestly really gorgeous. I really wasn't hyped for this figure. When I first pre-ordered it, I really just wanted to review it and see my thoughts about it. But seeing this thing in person, this thing is absolutely just amazing. I can't really express it. I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. I'm not trying to over exaggerate. I really just think this thing is beautiful, dude. So I mean, what makes it really beautiful for me is, of course, well, it's a phase 2, of course. I mean, who doesn't like phase 2 over phase 1, unfortunately? And of course, just the weathering. The weathering on this is on point for me, dude. Literally, just look at that armor plate on the chest and just the abdominal area right there. That thing is beautiful, along with the belt. Just around, you just see the grit of the armor, and it just nails the look of the trooper really, really well, in my honest opinion. But let's just get into it real quick. So moving on to the feet, we have all these we have like this little nice feet. My boy got red bottoms on right now. As you guys can tell, they're all weathered out, very, very nice with the red, of course. But as you can see, paint chips throughout the whole feet. I know I have like these plastic covers. Let me take these out real quick. But very, very nice weathering to it, very beautiful in my opinion. And of course, as you move the shin, we have like these little shin guards, of course. But look at the weathering, dude. Like, I can't express how beautiful the weathering looks. Like, in my opinion, I don't like it when a trooper looks too clean, unless they're the clone troopers. I'm sorry, not the clone troopers. Unless they're the stormtroopers, just the normal ones, or the death troopers. But when it comes to clone troopers, I love the grit and wear that they have on it, because it really just shows like the experience and all that. But just this thing around, just look at that. That thing is beautiful. Just really on point, and I'm really glad Hot Toys nailed it with that, of course. And then we have these knee pads. As you guys can tell, the different weathering on both knee pads, where this one's a little bit cleaner compared to this one. It's a little bit dirtier. And of course, we move up to the thigh area, the groin area. We have like these two little nice stripes on both sides of each thigh armor plate, and of course a little stripe down. Very, very nice, of course. And then moving up the diaper portion, which I like to call it, it's a clean area. As you guys can tell, we have little weathering here and there. And of course, the belt along the area. Like I said earlier, this thing is really beautiful, and it looks absolutely gorgeous when it comes to the weathering. I mean, just look at that. It just looks really, really good. And of course, we move up the chest plate area. Like I said earlier today, of course, again, that weathering is really, really good. Just look at that. All the scratches, the chips, and all that. It really nails the look of it. I can't express how much I really like that. I really, really, really like the weathering. Seriously. But anyways, going on to the arms, of course, like I said, weathering all around. Like, I mean, if literally I could name a trooper, I would call it weathering, and this would be called weather, because literally this thing is weathered perfectly in my opinion. I can't express that. I'm sorry I say that. I know it sounds annoying and repetitive, but it's my honest opinion, and well, that's what you guys are here for anyways. So like I said, just throughout the whole arms, as you guys can tell them they both have the same paint scheme, so they're both the same, but obviously they're weathered differently. Where on this side it's different, of course right here it is different as well. And then of course we have the red shoulder pads, and that red is just, it really looks nice here. It kind of, in the light right now, just because it's nighttime, it kind of just looks darker, but I know in the nighttime, once in this display, it'll look beautiful with that red. And of course, last but not least, the head sculpt or helmet or whatever you want to call it, we have the beautiful phase 2 armor or helmet of the clone troopers. And look, I mean, this speaks for itself already. This thing is beautiful all around. The red, of course, with the beautiful weathering that Hot Toys provided on this figure. You guys can tell the chip marks, all that, you know, the grit stains and all that, just beautiful. But of course, and last but not least, we have the articulation. So articulation on this, I know a lot of people have been complaining about articulation on clones. So far, I haven't reached any problems as of right now, especially even with my 501st. I think it is still very well, but as you guys can tell, I feel like even this one's a little bit more articulated, compared to my 501st. That one was a bit harder to do, but as of right now, this thing is very well articulated from my knowledge and just my experience. So very good in my opinion. So my thoughts on it, it's like, this thing is beautiful, just straight out the box, very stunning. It's a very nice piece, and I think it'll fit right into my shelf, and it'll just have its own presence to it. But yeah, ladies and gents, now to my final and favorite part of the video, and that is of course sharing my final thoughts on the figure itself, and of course sharing some beautiful poses. So we will be back. We are back, and of course with the best part of the video, all my videos of course, is sharing my final thoughts of the piece that we reviewed today, and of course showing the beautiful poses that it can be posed in. And as you guys can tell, I mean, look at this. I mean, it's just a basic pose in my honest opinion, but I mean, this is a beautiful pose in my opinion. Like, I really enjoy, you know, posing this figure. This figure was like a blast for me to pose. Like I've said in multiple videos, I really don't have a fun time enjoying like posing. I kind of just hate the process. Just for me, I like how poses are, don't get me wrong, but I just hate the process of how long it gets. But honestly, I did enjoy, you know, taking my time posing in different types of poses, which you guys will see, you know, on the screen and all that. But with that being said, like I said, this figure is just, it really just speaks for itself. It honestly blew me away, just because I know it's a clone, don't get me wrong, but just Hot Toys really nailed it with this figure. Just the weathering is what really made its mark on me, for sure, just because of just how weathered, and just the paint apps on this is just really nice. And I really appreciate the time and effort that Hot Toys made, and time and effort that they put into making this figure, which probably wasn't a lot, just because I know they're gonna be making a bunch of clones. But like I said, I just, even though like a basic generic clone figure like the Coruscant Trooper, they really made it stand out in my opinion. And of course, as I'm putting this on my shelf, it's gonna stand out. I really want to just to display with that Darth Maul, you know, casket. I don't know what the fuck it is, but that thing is gorgeous, and I know it'll look so badass with two of these figures. And in my honest opinion, if you guys are hesitant on this figure, I just say you pick it up. Honestly, I mean, it's a clone, one, and two, I don't think it's gonna last very long on, you know, Sideshow and all that. So if I were you, I would, you know, pick this up immediately, because I don't want to see any of those Facebook posts saying, you know, looking for a Coruscant Trooper for a regional price. We all know what the hell that means. And, you know, just if you guys have the chance to pick it up, by all means, pick it up. In my book, this is a 10 out of 10 figure. Obviously, this thing is beautiful. The poses that you can do in it is beautiful. The, you know, the articulation is great in my honest opinion. It's honestly, I don't know if it's just my figure, but this is articulation on this figure is way better than my 501st one, which was kind of difficult to put in certain poses that I wanted them to. But I mean, it may just be my figures and all that. But like I said, awesome piece. This thing is just, you know, 1/6 scale figures are like just in my opinion the most perfect size when it comes to, like, you know, figures and all that. So, you know, this thing is just, look at that, dude. Just the detail into this is just beautiful, and I'm so glad I have this. But with that being said, ladies and gents, if you guys enjoyed the video, let me know in the comments below if you guys enjoyed it, and let me know your guys' thoughts on this figure itself, because I love hearing you guys' thoughts on these figures and all that. Let me know if this is something that you guys would buy or pass up on. I mean, I don't know why you would, because it's clones, and if you don't like clones, something's wrong with you. But, you know, like I said, let me know what you guys think, and of course, if you guys enjoyed this, leave a like, because it really helps out your boy and all this bullshit on his YouTube algorithm. And of course, if you guys love these types of reviews and all that, hit that little red notification button, just like this red boy over here, of course, because if you guys like watching videos on all these types of figures and just deciding whether or not you want to spend your hard-earned money on this shit, well, what other better place to go to than your boy Bo Feet himself? You know, you love Star Wars, you like mullets, you like all this good stuff. I mean, like I said, hit that subscribe button. But, you know, with that being said, ladies and gents, I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.